Hi everybody, it's Joni at Granny J Clay, and I'm just wanting to stop by and say hi to you today. I have a few new things to tell you. I think I'm going to be facing a hip replacement on my right side. I went to see my GP yesterday, Monday, and he took more x-rays and it wasn't very pretty. So now I know, though, I can see why, physically at least, why I've been in such pain. So my next step is to wait. He did take x-rays. He looked at the x-rays, but legally he has to have a radiologist look at them too. And so we're waiting to hear back from the radiologist, and hopefully that will be at least by today. Then we'll go forward to the orthopedic doctor probably after that, or surgeon, and do some talking there. In the meantime, he put me on an anti-inflammatory, which has helped quite a bit, and I'm thankful for that. I just couldn't get rid of the pain. It was just very pronounced and not fun. So, but I have been praying, and I will continue to pray, but God also provides doctors, so we'll see how this all turns out. But just for today, I thought I'd show you something really simple. Let me show you what I've been making. I've been making Pom Poms. And this has a little sparkle to it. Isn't that pretty? And I made another one that has the white and the green, which is really pretty. And what I'm doing is, let me pull my sister's bead garland in that I made. I'm adding them at the end of the garland right here. So I will tie that on and glue it to the end of the bead garland like that. They're so cute. They are so cute. It depends on what color, could be white, could be orange, could be green and white. But anyway, this is I think I may have showed you this already, but this is a bead garland I'm going to give my sister who lives in Sioux Falls. She's a seamstress, and it has some, what are those called? I can never think of the name of them. It's not a bobbin, it's a spool. It's a spool. And you can buy those that are like that. And here's a bigger one. So I thought, since she was a seamstress, I would put a few of those on hers, just to celebrate fall. I do not celebrate Halloween. No. Anyway, there we go. What I wanted to show you, though, is this. And this might look a little crazy, and it's scratched up and everything. But I had this piece of plexiglass, and I used it for my clay work. And I thought, you know what, I could use this to make pom-poms if I had a piece cut out in the center. And so I drew that out, and I scored it. It's about as wide as my finger, as you can see. And then my husband, he was on a fishing trip last week. Once he got home, he was able to use his saw and actually saw the rest of it out. I had scored it pretty deep, so that was good. So I was thankful that he could get that out for me, and it doesn't matter that it's all scratched up. This is what I do. And the reason I'm doing this is because most people will use cardboard, or you can get I've got a little bit of the green left, so I was just going to show you. I'm sitting down here. Show you what I do. I just take it and I thread a piece of yarn through it, like this, just like that. And then I hold on to the piece that I've already threaded through, if you can see it, like that. And then I just start twisting the plexiglass around, and I just do that. But I end up doing it really fast. You can do it really, really fast. And I do it about 100 times. And then I'm not going to do it 100 times for you on this video, but I just keep doing it and doing it. And then what I do at the end is I cut this tail off right down here, and then I cut another piece of yarn that is at least, 15 inches long, and I thread it through here, and then I bring it through here, since this is open, and I tie it all together, cinch it all together really, really tight. And then I put it back through, and I tie it on the other side as well. And then all I have to do is I cut across the top and I cut across the bottom, and then it's very fluffy, and then all I have to do is slide it. Because by that time, when this is cut up here and this is cut down here, then all it has to do is slide out this opening right there. And so then I just slide it out. It is really a cool little idea, and I like it. You can use cardboard, but cardboard kind of can collapse too. But so when I saw this, I thought, oh, I got something else I can make pom-poms with, and that works too. It's circular, but this works faster for me. So I just thought I would show that to you. I don't know if you have a piece of acrylic or plexiglass laying around. This is very thin. Let me see. Let me show you how thin it is. Maybe 1/4 of an inch. Probably not even quite. And then all I do is I take my scissors when I'm done and I stick it in the side, and I get it as close to the top as I can, and I snip, snip, snip. And you still have to trim it a little bit once you're all done. But it works so slick, you guys. I just had to show it to you. Never mind all the cracks. There's a few cracks there, but this is nice. And it won't collapse on you. It will not collapse on you. I have made 1, 2, 3, 4. I've made 6 of them. Last night I was just sitting doing that. So I thought you might like to see that if you're going to make pom-poms for any reason. When we were young, we lived across the street from an ice skating pond in the wintertime, and we used it for a baseball field in the summertime. But we made pom-poms for our ice skates. It was so fun. It was so fun. And of course we had to make them big. This one's not quite as big as this one, as you can see. This one's a little bigger. But you can make whatever color you want. I want to buy some orange yarn and make some orange ones too. And maybe some brown, I'm not sure. But that's all I wanted to tell you today. I haven't done much of anything. And the reason being is I just have been in so much pain I just couldn't. So I am hoping to get back into action a little bit anyway. I know that I worked all day on making bead garlands one day. At the end of that day, I hurt so bad, and I was standing. It feels like it's tough to sit and it's tough to stand at any length of time. So we'll see what we can do to get that taken care of. And I hate to think of having a hip replacement. I've been looking on the internet, seeing what they do and all that kind of thing. There's different ways that they can go in. They can come in from the back, from the front, or from the side. And if they come in from the side and they don't go through your muscles and they don't release any tendons off the bone, then you get to recuperate a lot more quickly. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, and I'm sure it depends on the doctor that I have. And I think I will be definitely looking for a doctor that would do it from the side where he won't cut into any muscles or tendons. We'll see. But that's my report for today. I hope all of you are doing well. I have a good friend down in Leesburg, Florida, that I'm praying for, and everybody down there. It's just crazy. This weather is so crazy. So pray for everyone that there are no fatalities throughout this, and that those that needed to be evacuated were evacuated. And just keep praying for them. I just pray everything. There's no loss of life. I know there will probably be loss of buildings and so forth, but I just don't want any lives lost. And I know you don't either. So let's keep praying. Anyway, I was thankful, for Emma. She was able to get through that storm up there, that Fiona, I guess it was, that went through up there, thankfully. So they're good, and I'm thankful for that. But let's continue to pray for those that are in harm's way. Today will be, by the end of the day, we'll see what happens. So God bless you all. Thank you for just checking in with me, and I will see you when I can see you. Okay? You guys take care. God bless you.